Hello, here's something you might be interested in if you have a business website. Gethyn Jones, the web designer, is with me. How do I get my website to climb those search engines?
Yeah, search engine optimization, SEO as it's better known. An awful lot of people charge an awful lot of money to get you up the rankings. And there's no magic to it, unfortunately. They can't just snap a finger and hope and get you up there. They can buy you ads which will help you, but it's best to actually climb the Google rankings, what they call organically. So your website is well constructed by a web person who knows exactly what they're doing, a web designer. It's well built and the content is of interest to people, because at the end of the day, if you riddle a website with technical jargon and technical phrases and coding in the background to get it seen, you're defying really what you're actually setting out to do with a website, which is to give people information. And if you litter it with little tricks to get up the search engines, it shows. And I'm afraid you've got to think of the content. Content is king.
How important are key phrases and key words for raising you up the search engine ladder, so to speak?
First thing I always say to people when they're having a website built by me or another web designer is to think about your key phrases. We all go in with the idea of what people are going to type into the search engines to find us, but it isn't necessarily what the public use. They may use different expressions than the ones that you think they use. So be very careful about that and use the expressions in your text and in your titles that they would use, that they would literally type into Google or Yahoo.
Having the content's all very well, but it's got to be structured into a site, hasn't it? That's important.
Yeah, and you can make so many mistakes if you do it yourself. This is why a web designer can advise you and go ahead and actually build the site structurally correct for Google and Yahoo.
Now, linking from your website to others and others linking back to you, how important is that?
Well, it's very important. Google likes to think that you've got interesting content, and if people are linking back to your website, that means there is interest there and that you are presenting information that is worthy of interest to others. So yes, if you can get other websites that are well ranked themselves to feed back to your website, it is a brilliant idea. But don't go to these what they call link farms, because Google knows about these link farms that you can just put thousands of website names on. Don't do it. It's best to do it, as I've always said, to build your site organically, get it well built and properly structured.
Gethyn, thanks very much for coming in to talk to us. More on websites here very soon. Meantime, for further information, why not click on gethynjones.com.